What's going on, catchers? Listen, I said this, um, and still I won't believe yet that her position is no longer on Bravo. But that's what the streets are saying. When the debacle happened at her grand opening, Kenya Moore Hair Care, and she decided to make a conscious decision to use that beautiful day, that opportunity, that beautiful salon that would have been generationally in her family to pass down to her beautiful daughter. On that day of people celebrating her, she decided this is what I just want to, I really want to ask her. What were you thinking? You might as you might as well lit a match. It's like building this masterpiece and then shortly after building it, you just take a hammer and just destroy it. And that's what I felt when she decided to make a conscious decision to use that day, her business, the journey to get there. I'm sorry I'm being dramatic, but it just, I'm still shocked to use that time, that gift for her family to show inappropriate images of her coworker. What does that have to do with your legacy? There is nobody in this world, and I'm sure I got evil witches and warlocks behind the scenes preying on my downfall. We all have them. But I would never, and I'm not being self righteous right now, I'm talking about leaving a legacy for my children. A person that constantly thinks about her children and what I want to leave behind and what streams of income and businesses that I want to leave. Even at this late age, I'm already, not to get into that, but they're on my forefront in my mind all the time. And I just, it saddens me because at the beginning of this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya was emotional with Kelly talking about, can I do this? Because, Kelly, as I said in previous videos, she's an owner of her chicken and waffles restaurants and apparently very successful in Atlanta. And Kelly was lifting her up and said, you can do this. You're doing this for your daughter. You can do this. And you see fear in her eyes. Let me talk about Kenya Moore. She is she is, um, I know people throw this word legend around, but I can say legend because she's been around since I was a young woman. Okay? We're around the same age. Beautiful woman, smart woman's been acting. She never really needed Real Housewives of Atlanta, but what is so brilliant about Bravo is that Bravo allows you to showcase your life on these reality shows to bring back or remind people that, hey, remember me? I am one of the first Black USAs. Do you remember me? I was on this movie, Waiting to Exhale, or this movie, or that movie, or, you know, she's a whole brand. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. Not in our 50s that we are taking the time to do something so juvenile and to destroy the bag because she has built a bag. When I say bag, an income with Bravo. And I don't care what person in my life or person I barely know or know, I will not let them take food out of my mouth or my child's mouth, my children's mouth. Destroy my legacy for what? I We're in our late age. I wouldn't do that in my 20s, but in our 20s we do dumb stuff, so I can't really say that either. But something where you are already a brand, you're making money with Bravo, you are going on this new venture, opening a business. And in one moment, it can be taken away by something that you thought was going to be a win. I, the pictures, I'm just going to say that. Revenge corn. On your own time, use a different letter. I can't say the other word. Letter. Making posters. I think she put it on an easel of Britt Eady doing things. Leave it there, allegedly. She's apologized. But anyways, the reason why I'm mentioning this, apparently, and this is what I was afraid of, because I said, Kenya, I think Bravo may not ask you back because of this. You're a liability. And you need that money, as Homegirl said on, what's that movie? Kimberly Elise, wonderful actress. Oh my God, with Jada and Queen Latifah. Oh my God, you know how you could just see this is menopause. Okay, my brain pauses. Oh, it? Oh, it just came and went. Dog it. Um. Oh my gosh, they were robbing banks together. It's a movie, but anyways, one of the characters, uh, used to say, "I need that money," and she did need that money in dramatic Kenya, because you got to, yes, as you're making money in your business, you got to put money in it. So that would have been a great thing to continue on Bravo, and you're promoting this, and at the same time, you get paid living your life, and it was a great check. Well, allegedly, they're not asking her to return. I pray to God that's not true. This is all alleged. And then, on top of that, the landlord is trying to evict her from her salon. Now, the folks are saying that don't nobody come to that salon, and I want to call cap on that. I don't want to believe that. It is a gorgeous salon. Like, I would just go there because I just want to go there and say, hey, I've been there. It's beautiful. My favorite color is purple. And I support Kenya Moore Hair Care. You're talking about, I mean, it has helped me. I've showed you my journey, you guys. You remember this was all balled up here, and now look at it just growing back. And I mean, and it's flat now, but even this part, my edges have just grown. And I use Kenya Moore hair care. I use a little bit of everything, greasing my scalp and everything. But Kenya Moore, um, what I love about her hair products is that it's ingredients that you know, and it's a few of them. Always pay attention to shampoos, oils, where there's just a short, maybe just a sentence of what's in it. And that's what I love about her product. And it's helped my children's hair. I love it. So go get Kenya Moore hair care. The conditioner is amazing. It smells wonderful, and it's in a beautiful purple bottle to match her beautiful salon. Um, I wish I lived in Atlanta because I would just go just to get the experience. I want Kenya Moore to win. This is very hurtful. Um, I just pray to God this is not true. I pray that, God will rectify the situation, get it handled. And if she does not um, come back, which I pray that she does, because I know on her platform she was talking about allegedly K. Michelle may come, and my girl Pinky Cole, slutty vegan entrepreneur, and that woman has a hell of a testimony. Type in Pinky Cole and Tamron Hall. It was such a moving interview, and she talks about um, losing her company for 48 days. Somebody was mismanaging, and she had to relearn, re-educate her, and people didn't know she had to, you know, um, educate herself on how to be a better entrepreneur. But she was just only not her owner. She had to give up her business for 48 days. It was grueling. It was devastating for her, but she showed up every day. People didn't know that she wasn't the owner within those days because she showed up at her locations, and the team that stood by her, the two women that stood by her, and she gave them 1% equity, which she says a lot of equity in her company. I believe it because it's successful. Now she's back, and she's back to being an owner. But what a story! How God can save you in days, can save your business in days. And I know that God can do the same thing for Kenya. If she has to pivot, I pray that Bravo would do um, you know, a spinoff for her on how she can regain her business, the comeback kid. You know what I'm saying? Or Todd and Candy find a network and put her on there. What you were trying to do for that show, what they try to do for Marlo. I bet you Kenya would appreciate you both, and she would have ran with it. So that I'm just putting that in your ear, Candy Burris. I love you. Um, but do cast her in something. Keep her busy. Keep her busy. And I know that I was um, disappointed at the beginning of this video, but I believe in Kenya. Kenya, I had to tell you, don't not, don't not befriend me like you doing Cynthia, because she told the truth too. See, a real friend would tell the truth. Okay, always remember that. You don't want your friends having you out here looking crazy, and you need to mend that friendship. Because Cynthia was telling you, girl, that wasn't it. And we in our 50s, girl, we need our coins, and that wasn't it. Even at 30s, 20, you don't want to do this because this is a stain on your image and your integrity. But I'm going to stop talking about it. I think you've learned your lesson. Now move on and do something wonderful. You got what it takes. It's not over for you. And you don't need me to tell you. I'm just me. Okay? Love you, Kenya. Wishing you all the best, and I hope that you return to Bravo. If not, hey, Candy, own, hey, oh, the comeback kid. Yeah. Love you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Click the button. Bye.